I wish I was like all the extra people who do the counters and stuff, the countdowns and everything. I don't know how to do that. I'm sure there's a way I can find out, but that's
Right.
too much
No,
work.
we'll figure it out.
That's just too much work. Hi, beautiful. How are you? How are you today?
I'm doing good. I actually just had a martini and a shot. I went to go get
I'll say,
a little meal by myself,
where your husband at?
taking care of his kids, and then I came home and the kids were screaming in their room and with the lights off. I was like, "What's going on?"
Okay, that sounds like my grandkids. Okay. So I only see like a couple of people in. You all to come in and say hello, and then we'll get started. See, I'm being right. I'm drinking tea.
How do I? Oh, here we go. Check.
So anyway, so we're gonna do this whole monthly roundup thing. Of course, we're early because we got things going on. Somebody's got an anniversary. Congratulations!
Thank
What
you.
What are you doing?
We're going to a comedy show and we're gonna throw some clay.
Oh,
Gonna go out to like dinner and stuff. It's only two. It's like 36 hours kids free, but it's better than nothing. So
baby, it's time. You listen. You are kid free, and that's always good. Well, congratulations, congratulations.
thank you. Not the
All
TV.
right.
You watching us in 4K? Ooh, let me back up.
Karen always does. Karen always does. Don't be looking at my pores, Karen. Because you
Right.
know they be on 4K. They can see every little pore, every little thing. Hey, Corey. Hey, everybody. Hey, Alicia. How are you? All right. So we're going to talk about things that we've been into in fragrances. Um, First off, let me see these braids now, girl. You are good. I admire. I really do admire you all putting in your own braids. Those are so pretty.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have to pay somebody,
I wish you were closer. I'd do them for you.
and I would let you, girl. And I actually know the girl who's gonna do them is she's not that expensive. Cause this I would not. The way these people are charging for braids, oh, they are insane.
They pay in
They
whole bills with one hairstyle. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
they paying luxury car notes. The only luxury car notes I pay is for perfume because I was looking at how much I owe out this month. I was like, what the fuck have you done? All right, so so what did you tell your husband you want for your present? I know you gave him a list. If he's
For our
smart, you gave him a
anniversary,
list. Hmm.
he took me shopping, perfume shopping.
Oh, okay. So what you think, girl? Oh, that's what we need to see first. What was the anniversary gift?
I got
Which,
Eau
which,
Dwell by Diptyque, the Eau de Toilette. I got Pick
mm-hmm.
Me Up. Actually, that's one of the fragrances on here. Pick Me Up by Atelier de Ors. And
Okay.
then he came home with a dossier fragrance. I was like,
He understands your love language. Okay.
that's my husband.
All right. So tell me some good stuff. What's been going on with you fragrance wise? Do you want to wait? Should we start out? Do you have any fails? Should we start off with anything that failed first? That way we start off bad and then get really good.
Did I have any fails this month? Let me think. Oh, yes. I do have a fail actually. I tried out Alexandria fragrances again.
I never tried them.
And Le Quay, I don't know. Guys, I don't know if Alexandria fragrances is for me. I, I think the whatever they use in like their base to make their fragrances, it's not for me. It's not for me. I have one of them. I got two. It's not bad, but this one smells like spoiled baby powder. I don't know how that's like a thing. Like
Not spoiled baby powder.
I did a video when I unboxed it, I was like, yikes. And then I put it on my skin and I was like, oh, not bad. And I've been testing it out because I'm like a week or two behind when I upload the video. So it's like, it looks like I just got it, but I've already had it for half a month. Y'all, on my skin, it smells okay. But if it gets on my clothes at all, I have to take off the whole outfit.
Oh wow.
I think it's something that they use in the base because I hear people who say that like the Navitus parfums, their base of like the wood that they use, some people don't like. I mean, I love it, but some people don't like it, and I think that's just what it is. But I really love the bottle. Like the new bottles are so nice.
That bottle is pretty.
But
That's a
this
really pretty bottle.
this is looking like a
I've
no take.
never bought anything from them. How much does that bottle cost?
This is a 1 fluid ounce, and I think it was $46.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, the pricing for this brand is not bad at all. The website is like giving dyslexic. Like I was trying to find like you know how you can go to Dua when you go onto Dua, they're probably the best organized brand because you click fruity, green, they bring up the fragrances, they tell you what it's duping. It's very concise. Alexandria fragrances is like a glitch. Like you click the feminine fragrance button and there's only 10 fragrances that pop up, but they have like 500. I don't know. It's like
Oh
weird.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it doesn't tell you the dupe, then you have to go to the comment section for the comment section to be like, oh, this is what it's duping. It's too much, to be
Oh
honest.
no no no. If you're a dupe house, you should be telling everybody what it's inspired by. Let's just tell us what it is. Okay, because I hate when they're like trying to act like it isn't what it is. Just say what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is this. This is Soap and Glory Fresh as Fig. I got the body wash and the body lotion. Because I was like, ooh, fig. I need some fig in my life, right? Well, this don't smell like fig. It is lemon, it is fig and lemon blossom. So you can tell what happened now. It smells like lemon blossom. So I'm really disappointed. Luckily, these were super cheap, though. I think I paid like $6 for them. So it wasn't like I'd have been mad if I paid 20. But yeah, this didn't work out for me.
Hmm.
I get so depressed with this stuff because I'm trying to stay away from Bath and Body Works. I'm really on this. I'm staying, even though I'm seeing they have they doing some stuff over there.
That
I see
bridge,
Bath and Body.
I have to
I
go.
see they. I'm gonna try. I said I'm gonna try them out, but it's just like it's really hard for me to buy them because they just sit back here and I really don't use them. So it's like I'll get caught up in the sense of be like, ooh, yeah, but then I never really use them. So it's like I'm wasting the money. I'd rather buy Sugar Mama. I can buy a fragrance for $30 and be happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I buy mostly the lotions, like, oops, right over here. This is like the stuff I actually use. The body mists are hard for me because I have so many fragrances, but those lotions I love to layer. I will lotion. My husband be tired of me because I'll lotion 2, 3 times a day.
See, I need to use up mine up more like that too. That's what I said. I know they have some nice lotions, but see, I don't want to get stacked up with them either. I'm just really in this. I just, I just got tired of looking at Bath and Body Works. I really did. So if I bring some in, I'm gonna have to declutter a bunch of stuff because I think there was a point when it was just like I was buying the Bath and Body Works, just buying it. So I mean, I'm not gonna buy the body mist because right. See, now the candles I can get with.
Yeah,
I can get with the candles, but I said maybe I'll buy some lotion because I'm just trying not to be overwhelmed with so much lotion, so many body creams. Because she gets overwhelming. Because I've got it's like if you see, you can't really see back there, but there's those are the Bath and Body Works. Then below them there's body creams. Then there's other lotions. So it's like, and I'm the only one using them, so I know it's like unless I start carrying them around the house with me and just slathering myself at
that's
all
why I want
times.
some daughters carrying. Because I was like, if I had some daughters, my daughters and I would be up in Bath and Body Works, lotioning up ourselves like we have no.
And see, I got a daughter, but Bianca, she be like, whatever.
Ah,
She'll take it when she want it, but she's
I'm
like,
heavy about this new notes, and I feel like you know what my problem is. If I hear too much about something, it makes me not want it. And I'm like, the way people are gassing new notes, is it as good? Because if I buy it and it's not cheap and it's not like God's left butt cheek, I'm gonna have an attitude. Like I need that thing to be fire now.
right? And see, that's where I am right now. Josie Marin, Pearly Sugar Mama. I'm like, I gotta look. I can. This, we look great on TV, do we? Let me do some with this little tad little thing I got on my head. Let me,
No, you have so much hair, Miss Lulu. It's crazy.
oh yeah, right. So and yeah, with this little so press, but she's the girl who did this. So she's so inexpensive. I can get this done once a month if I want to. I put this in my budget.
Right.
Hey Rose, because she only charges like 65, and everybody else was $100 and plus. I was like, I got a curling iron here. I got a flat iron here. I got curling iron. I can do that for her.
Oh
The
my
only
god.
thing is, the only thing is, you need to know what products they're using because whatever she put on my hair was awesome. And let me tell you, this was the softest touch woman I have ever had my hair done. She was blow drying my hair. I didn't even feel it. I was like, what's she doing back there?
Hmm.
She was like so gentle. I was like, you could be a little look. I was like, you could do a little rougher. I'm like, I think my stuff's straight. I'm used to them like, going through my hair like
And I'm tender headed, so I just like I'm gonna do it myself.
that's what she said. She said she's very tender headed, so she takes that into account when she does people's hair. I'm like, oh, okay, because I'm used to not for people not caring about your hair. They be like raking that shit through your hair like nobody's business. They just be like,
They'd be like, "You're gonna be bald headed when I'm done with you," and I don't have the.
right, right. Okay, so I guess we should get into some of the things we found this month. All right, so what order do we want to go in? Do we want to talk about some new fragrances we're thinking about first, and then go into the stuff we actually have? I got a whole list I'm looking at. What you looking at?
Go ahead, you start, cause I'm like,
Okay, so here's the things that I'm thinking about. I want alien hypersense because I'm an alien flanker chick, and I like the alien flankers. So I definitely want that. There's a new La Entre D tuberose. What is it called? No, all I know is it's coffee and tuberose. I definitely want that one.
mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if it's gonna make it to Ulta so I can use some points to get it.
I
What's the
heard
halo thing?
somebody on YouTube the other day was like, "Yeah, I use points and bought a fragrance." I don't know how y'all be sitting down on those points so long, cause once I hit $10, I'd be like, add that ish to my price.
No, no, you got to keep it. You got to get to 2,000. No, there's 125. No, you got to let them stack up, girl. You got to stack them things up, stack them up, stack them up.
I'm like, I don't know how you guys sit on that stuff. I can't.
Right. Okay, and then what's the other one I was just looking at? Okay, Trusardi has one that has not made it here. It's called Ruby Red. It's similar. It's in the same thing as Pure Jasmine. I want that one. Scandal. JPG has a new Scandal called Scandal Absolute. It's not even in the stores yet. I ain't seen it yet, but it's coming. So I'm watching. I'm watching overseas for that one. Um, and Montal has one called Bubble Fever that they just announced. Bubble Fever.
Okay.
So what are you looking for? What's on your list?
Be honest, I'm not. I really let fragrances settle for a while. So the only new fragrances I'm sweating right now is Jackie Ina's fragrances.
Shut your mouth.
I want listen, I'm like, let me get hard to get and the second one she dropped the pink box. I'm like, let me just get those two because I'm really interested in
she,
them.
she got four of them.
I know two of them I'm buying. I already warned Mr. Nay. I was like, listen, when April 2nd hits, just know I don't know how much they cost. It might be $200,
No,
250.
they're only. I heard they're only 80. They're only 80,
Because I
and they're
want,
gonna be at Sephora.
and I'm getting it
So
online because they said I think they're dropping the online ones first, and then they're gonna drop it in the store. I can't trust my Sephora to stock that stuff on time. Mm-mm.
see, I'm not. No. Mm-mm. Let me tell you part of the reason why. Because Jackie is one of those people who's all of a sudden starts talking about fragrances, and um, she when I looked at her, um, when she did that little, her little drop, like I'm coming with my fragrances, her little video was showing her fragrances. So I watched her enough. Most of that stuff was PR.
Yes.
Most of her stuff is PR, and it was very much so. And if it wasn't super PR, it was stuff that's very, hyped up. So I was like, oh, okay, so I'm not impressed with your collection, so I'm not gonna be impressed with your fragrances, and that's just me.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I've been watching her for so many years to be honest, because like she was the first dark skinned girl. I don't
Right.
argument with people about if I'm dark skinned or not. My point is she was the closest skin color to me growing up. And so I'm like, I gotta try it at least. You know what I mean? I gotta try
You
it.
are dark skinned because I'm caramel. Okay, go ahead. Let's keep talking.
Girl, the way first of all, I've been calling myself dark skin my whole life. Then when I hit, I don't know, junior year in high school, everybody was like, "Oh no, now there's brown skin. You're not dark skin." I'm like, please. There was always light skin and dark skin, and I obviously am. It turned into. I went to college, and it was this huge thing. I was like, this is too much for my soul. Because at the end of the day, we all black. So I don't know what to tell you. Like, it doesn't matter. It was too much. But she was like the closest one to my skin color growing up. So I like always have respect for her makeup. And then she
Oh
brought
yeah.
and I like her candles to be on they're expensive. But I do like them. So I was like, I think she's gonna have reasonable one. Like the tobacco one sounds like it's gonna be a good one. And then she has one that is like a vanilla fragrance. That those two sound really good. And then I think she has like a citrus one coming out. I honestly like the bottles. It was kind of giving oh man, what's her name? This is my problem. Every time I go to talk about people, I never forget her name. She's in like Europe or something, and she's like it's good for lasting. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And she be on her videos talking about, yeah, this is good for lasting. Someone tell me what her name is. When she dropped her fragrance, that's similar to the Dior fragrance, the older Dior fragrance. Still haven't gotten it yet, but I'm interested in her fragrance too. She has two
I
fragrances.
don't know her.
Gosh, what is her name? Guys, somebody in the comment section save me. What is her name? And she has like a thousand 2,000 videos, and she does reviews on possibly every big brand's fragrance that has ever released. Like,
Are you talking about Jus de Rose?
no, it's no Soki Rose. Thank you.
Oh, Soaky
Soki,
London.
that's my girl. That's homegirl right there. Like, she don't know I exist, but I be talking like that's my friend. Like, she just the Jackie's bottles remind me of her bottles. I don't know if you've seen Soki's bottles, but they're like a
I
clear
have. I have.
colored bottle. It looks the same to me.
Right. Yeah, I thought her. Okay. One thing, I am glad that she's coming in at a decent price point because I had a feeling that she was going to come in too high, which was going to. But she's smart enough to understand that she should come in lower because, especially with her trying to drop four, because she wants people to buy all of them or multiple bottles. So she's going to drop. She had to bring that in at a lower price point. So I do appreciate that. I was just like, yeah. But you know me. You know me by now. I'm like, everybody talking about, I'm like, nah, I'll take a pass on it. But that's just who I am.
Everybody's dropping a fragrance, and I'm like, I still haven't even gotten that vanilla fragrance from what's her name, and I need to. It's just so much, and like I feel like once you get the ability, I mean, God willing, I'll be able to drop my own fragrance with a brand. But like, I feel like a lot of times, and this is no like knock to anybody, but they go for the highest price point, the most expensive bottle, the most like, and I'm like, you know dang well you come out on your videos and you're like, oh, this price point is so expensive, and then you go and drop a fragrance that is ridiculously priced, and you're like, oh, but it has more juice in it. But you know the people you're appealing to have well over 180 fragrances, so we want the smaller bottle anyway. Like it just is like a like you want your money and that's it. Like I don't know, it's so hard. I don't want to like knock anybody, but like that's why I like Pauline Shaw girl. I butchered her name on one video and somebody's grandmother came and butchered me in the comment section, like disrespecting me heavy. Her name is this. How dare you say her name wrong? I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm American and you know us American people can't speak no other language. So yeah. Like Pauline
You
Shaw.
bet. You better than me because I'd have told that old hoe, you got me fucked up. See, you nice. I'm no longer, I ain't nice
I
to anybody.
Caribbean. I try not to attack older people, but I'm like, I don't know why you couldn't have just been like, this is how you say it. Say it right.
Right.
That's it. Like people on the internet,
Right. hmm I
and
give them what they need.
I'm a Sagittarius, so my attitude is nasty. So my husband tells me all the time, like, if someone comes wild on the internet, let it go. And I'm like, okay.
Well, okay, so I agree with that. I don't go back and forth with people. But on occasions, I will say something. I will say something. I'll say a little bit and then I laugh at them. So either that or I send up laughing emojis. I'll be like, ah, whatever. Or I tell them thanks for the engagement. Okay. All right. So then, since you haven't been looking at things, what you got? What you been into? And it doesn't have to be anything new. What you got? What you got? What you been feeling this month? What's been going on?
So I have 7 fragrances here. To be honest, it's probably more than that, but I was like, let's not be here till 12 because I have to wake up early tomorrow and clean. D'Angelo! See, I
Yes, he's a Sagittarius.
no, I felt that in my chest. My husband and I were talking about you the other day, and he was like, I gotta hop on your Lulu's live because what's his name? Mr. Angelo is cool. I was like, I know, he's probably like I was like, he's probably a fire sign. But anyway, everyone was gassing Mystique Bouquet. I had to. It was like $30. I was like, let me get it. I'm gonna be honest with you though, I didn't set myself up for success because Valaya is okay to me. Like it's nice, but it's not like fire. And people, everyone's nose is different. I want to start out by saying that. But the gas people put on Valaya is insane.
It is a nice musk. It's a nice musk. Don't get me wrong, but you
Right.
can get a nice musk not for $300. So because I tried it and I was like, it's pretty, but right, the gas that they be putting on these things, you be like, come on now,
I think it's
y'all
the
got to be
price that bugs me because the price of Delina, Perfumes of Marley, is insane, and the bottles are cute, but it's not worth that price. Like you, nobody can tell me anything different. That price is insane, and you know it cost them $20 to each bottle.
And the thing is, they went up in price because they weren't that expensive a few years ago. They went up about $100. All these, but the thing is that no one's really talking about how much these companies have gone up, right? So, uh,
This is my favorite movie of all time. This is actually one of my fave purchases recently. This is Spirited Away. I don't know if you guys seen it. I'm a nerd. I like all the anime manga stuff, but this is a anime movie from the Ghibli Studios. I went I did you see me go viral on TikTok? Guys, I did a
no, about what?
with 2.8 million guys.
What you do?
Girl, all I did was I couldn't stitch it. She shut off her stitches, so I recorded it over my phone. And so I talked about, and it was a white lady. And I don't like to bring race into stuff, but I have a feeling because I was talking about a white woman, everybody was loving it. But like there was this trend where people were like, how old do I look? And then they showed off their skin. Black nerds unite. Please, I need my crew. What's up? Um, and so all I was saying was like she was really nice, and people were saying the wildest things in her comments. So I showed people some of the comments, and I was like, you want some heat? Come here. Because at the end of the day, if women go and shoot up their faces with Botox and all of that, y'all got some ish to say. Look at what's happening with Cardi B. She went and did the little Kim shit. I can't deal with all this. I can't stay up to date with the new procedures, but people are taking out buccal fat. People are lifting their eyebrows. People are raising their this. Like, it's so much. And then people bash them for that. Then people bash us for looking our age. Like, it's too much. So I was like, get the hell out of my face. That's basically all I said. 2.8 million views, 300,000 likes. It was insane. It was
Nice, good.
next month is about to be a pretty little paycheck. That's all I got to
Okay,
say.
girl.
So when y'all
Okay,
see fragrances,
girl.
I'm not gonna tell y'all when I win the lottery. Y'all just gonna notice some differences in my
Now, was this on YouTube or on TikTok? Okay.
TikTok. And then another video got 30,000 views. I was like, who is promoting me? First of all, I know for fact. I don't care what she says. She has gotten a
Oh,
procedure.
she's had some.
I
Oh,
grew
she's had some
up.
work done.
She looks
No, no,
crazy.
that face has changed, and it's recently. No, she had something done recently because that face is looking like I saw something with her. I was like, who's that? Who's that? But speaking of that, it's like that's why it's so funny because I've had people, like trolls come to me and they'll say something like, "What's up, grandma?" And I've had to tell someone, I said, "Now, see, you think you're talking about me because you're trying to say something like I look old." I said, "So, thank you because clearly I don't look that old because I am a grandma, and you thought calling me what was going to be an insult. So, thank you for calling me a grandma." And sometimes that's the way we have to respond to things. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes we have to respond like whatever, and that's the whole thing. Like I don't use any filters ever. I never put filters on my stuff because the funniest thing to me is I was looking at somebody on TikTok and I've been watching her for a while and I was like, wow, her makeup is really cute. Always looks the same. She really got that look down pat. Girl, why did I figure out it was a damn filter? I was like, that's a filter.
And like, I don't shame anybody for any of this stuff because society sucks.
Right.
But like,
Yeah, I would never say anything.
we're not used to looking at normal faces anymore. So like, it's like the biggest shock in the world to people. And also different races age differently and different genetics per family ages differently. I've had people like, oh my, if one more person talks about my body after having kids, like, people swear I'm in college still. And so when I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be in my 30s, I have 3 kids, then everybody's touching me like, oh my God, your titties look like this, look at your back. And I'm like, you guys are harping way too much on physical. Like, just say you're shallow and keep it moving. I don't have the time. Just, it's giving a lake and I'm an ocean. Like, we don't compare because I have better things to do in my life. Black
Well,
gets
I
black,
think
but it will get leathery. Please.
it's it so will. What the QF? I can't stand you, and that's true because let me tell you something. This is so true. I have some friends who are in my age range in their 50s, and they always say things because this is how people kind of low key shaming you, but they're really trying not to. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna start doing something for my skincare, and I'll be looking at them like, do I need to give you a list? Because your shit looks. Because the thing is, and this is true about black people, and I've said this for a while, we don't crack, but we look dry and ashy. It's like exfoliation is your friend, serums are your friend, moisturizer is your friend. It's not saying that you got. It's just trying to keep the
And
skin looking
sunblock.
healthy.
Listen, we burn up just like everybody else. Please don't let speak pop up on the people them internet. Put sunblock on your skin. Oh my God, how many black people come out? I don't need that shit. Yes, you do.
How about you just need to, and if y'all don't leave that damn black soap alone, and one more person be like, this all I need is black soap and some Vaseline. I swear to God. I'm like, okay,
Not,
okay.
I quite literally can't. So yeah, no. But the Mystique Bouquet, no, this is even better than Valaya. You know what it is? It has more sweetness, and I can smell more of that fruitiness. It's so nice. Like, oh my gosh, it's so nice. First of all, castor oil is probably what seeps through my skin. I use so much castor oil and the shea butter. It's actually insane. It's
Nah, I can't mess with the castor. I can't mess with the shea because I hate the smell of shea butter.
ooh,
Shea
girl,
butter stinks.
I think I packed it away. That's the other thing is a lot of my favorites are already packed away in my bag for the vacation. I'm gonna share
Okay.
thing of a fragrance I've been loving. I know Miss Lulu is not the biggest fan of this fragrance, but when
I
I
don't
tell
care.
I've been
Girl, you better show it to me.
on this fragrance, people swear it's an expensive fragrance because a lot of people already know how my collection.
It must smell good on you because it smells funky as hell on me. Because
It,
I just pulled it out trying to figure out. I was like, I'm gonna try one more time. I smelled this. I said, no, I can't
what's her name? Is it Fumi? You want to get bent like a pretzel? When she be saying the dropping those, this right here will have you bent like a pretzel. The amount of fragrances I get when I wear Body Al Oud Honor and Glory is actually insane. It's actually insane. Like, and I love the way I want to eat myself. The pineapple is, and I don't even rump with pineapple.
Thank you, Sonny. High five. See,
Sunny,
see.
Sunny, in my head, we're friends. We haven't even really met, and we haven't met in real life, but we're friends in my head, and it's okay. You can give me your bottle.
Girl, I can send you my bottle. It's still sitting here.
Like I will wear this so often. It's
Girl,
actually
I can send you happy anniversary. I can send you my bottle.
oh
Let
my
me back it. Let me crack it up for you. Cause it's in here. I was just looking at it. Like I have an area that's for declutters.
guys, look at the dent in this. Here's my problem with these. Yes, girl. Yes. Okay. So when are we going live together, Sunny?
Sonny don't do live.
She gonna have to start. I'll be watching her videos like, yes, girl. Oh no, you hate that one? Not you decluttering that one.
So are you doing it with some? Okay, QM. I got pineapple lotion. Okay, we gonna try that right now. Come on. Okay, go
You know,
ahead.
it's funny you say a pineapple. I should get a pineapple lotion. I actually layer this with my bourbon vanilla from Bath and Body Works. It's so good.
I have bourbon vanilla lotion. Okay, I can try both these things. So I'll say this. Speaking of pineapple,
D'Angelo.
uh,
I don't know if we're friends anymore. Carmina? D'Angelo. Carmina? No, Sama. You have to smell it on me. Mm-mm.
I don't even care because I ain't paying Creed prices. Creed is ridiculous, and they don't never go down enough for me. So I've been doing a little TikTok shop thing. Girl, you better start your TikTok. You better start getting stuff on TikTok shop. You got other people on your channel.
I do, yeah, I know. I actually TikTok is stalking me. TikTok's like, why don't you have a TikTok shop? Access to your TikTok. I'm like, chill out. Like,
No, let me tell you, they were stalking me too. And the reason why is the reason why I say that is because my son was talking about buying stuff off of TikTok shop. And I was like, when my 32, how old is my son? 30, he'll be 32. 32. Oh, when he buys stuff off, I said, let me get my ass on here. So, see what I'm saying? Sonny said it's taking how much. Son, you gotta follow me. I'm about to put some more shit on that damn TikTok shop. Because yeah, so feel like if you think about it, I was like, if my grown ass son buys shit off TikTok shop, yeah, let me go and do this.
I bought one thing off a TikTok shop so far. It's actually what's on my lips, and I'm not gonna lie, I like it. But like, we're not gonna have TikTok next month anyway, so it's fine.
Right, right. I'm just using it up as much as possible. Because once the Senate goes through, it's over.
I need them to run
Oh,
me my check though before they do. Like, I need that next check. That next check is
they
pretty.
don't do it. I thought they do it like every week now.
At least it hasn't updated my account. I wish it would. Girl, I'm getting. When I tell you I got an attitude after I went viral on that one video, because those people who get a million views on each video, when I tell you that's money, it's money. It's not like TTT. Like, I feel like YouTube is like cute. I mean, I don't have millions of views on anything, but like TikTok is cute. You get a couple $100, whatever. TikTok, they dropping you thousands, and you're like, what did I do? What is happening in life? I want to do this again, and I don't even think I did it.
Right,
I just got lucky.
right. Yeah, that's well. I mean, most of the time when people go viral, they are just getting lucky at that moment. A bunch of people start watching it and it goes viral, and that's it.
It's insane.
So TikTok shop, I will be putting this one up. This is Yoni Rescue, and this is the pineapple upside down cake body
Like
oil. Now let me tell you,
for coochie.
yeah, Yoni Rescue, but they make body oils.
Oh,
But this is a body oil, and this smells like pineapple upside down cake. And I have four. I bought four, and I'm buying more. So you know how everybody buying all these like expensive because you know I'm against spending real money on these damn body oils.
wait. So can I
They
buy
were 10.
coochie too, or no?
You probably could because it's vitamin E, camellia oil, safflower oil. So, well, however, if you go on their website, because I went on it, they do have stuff for your coochie. So go on and get your coochie stuff. But anyway, they have a whole line of body oils and they have different fragrances. And I got the strawberry oil.
Oh,
I got one brown sugar and fig. And these are really strong. So it's not just that they smell like it, but when you put it on your skin, it's a super strong fragrance. So
hmm.
it's really good for layering. So, and that's what I've been looking for. I wanted some just different brands, trying out different brands, different price points to see about, doing body care because I'm over, like I said, I'm over Bath and Body Works. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
definitely. I actually went and got this spider lo Did you see that when people were like, "There's spiders in my
Oh, hmm,
People are so dramatic. So I did go and
right.
re-smell all of the Sol de Janeiro. This is good though. Like, oh gosh, oh my gosh. It kind of smells like you're having relations on a beach and you have a cocktail of deliciousness right there and you just sipping it as you're having relation. It's a like it smells so good. I don't want to be dramatic.
She said relations. Why you sound like you in the, what was that, the Nutty Professor? I was out there having them relations. Them relations.
Oh my gosh, I just love it. It's a very good smell for. I didn't want to say I try to stay PG-13 over on here, but like this is really good.
Oh, she's so sweet. Right. That's
This
why she's the young version.
original Bum Bum Cream are probably my favorite to be honest with you. So it's so good. But I got the small one because I'm gonna travel. If I showed you everything I was bringing with me on this trip, my husband was like, we were in one small, like the travel on hard shell suitcase. My husband's like, yeah, all of our stuff can fit in there. Yeah, I had to get my own suitcase, and it has to be the one you have to check because the amount of things I'm bringing for 2 days. I was like, let's think about it this way, okay? I need two options per event. We have the Friday night event, we have Saturday morning, we have Saturday
Yeah,
afternoon, Saturday night, and then
exactly.
Sunday morning. There's
Right.
fragrances, 6 body lotions, 2 body oils. My husband was like, oh my gosh.
No, I understand. I'm an excessive packer too. When I used to do trade shows, I used to carry a formal with me just in case. I, yeah, they dispelled that. It ain't attracting no spiders. People just so
I,
dramatic.
I had to, guys. I'm just like, listen, it's better to be overpacked than underpacked. I'm one of those people that bring like 3 panties for one shower. Like, you just never know.
Well, at least you carry panties.
Miss Lulu, my husband would not let me leave the hotel. And we got a hotel. Miss Lulu, we spent so much money for this 2 days. I booked that hotel and I felt rich and poor at the same time.
I'm just saying, right?
I was like, why is a hotel the cost of my car payment? Like, it's It's insane out here. No, I
I
have
mean,
it
okay,
for 4 days in my house, guys, and a spider. Let me check again. Nope, there's no spider in there, guys. I mean, I also do keep this top on there, so I don't know.
I don't think it is. I think that was just somebody made. They just did a correlation, and then people's like, yes, people go jump on the bandwagon. People's probably catching spiders and throwing them in the damn thing.
I can't be
Hmm.
bothered with them insects. Oh,
Okay,
so
so fragrance wise, let me see. I got some fragrances to talk about because I done lost my mind. My birthday is next Saturday. I've lost my mind.
ooh, are you about to
It's
have?
like
You have something planned?
something very low key. Um, Hold on. Let me grab something, and then I will show you what I'm talking about.
I hope not.
Okay. Let
What's
me
it
let
called?
me let me make sure. Okay. Listen, we be having issues over here.
Yeah, I hope Trader Joe dupes that one too because I still haven't even gotten a hold of the original one that they duped, but I'm gonna find it.
Okay, so of course I got the super floral. Everybody got a super floral because they have this. Oh my God, why didn't I get this last year? This is so beautiful. Do you have this?
No.
Oh my God, this is so beautiful. It's different than the goddess and the goddess intent. This is floral, and it is, and it's a beautiful floral with a little bit of coconut. It is so sexy and good. Okay, so what am I doing for my birthday? So here's what I decided to do. So I was like, hey, it's 57. It's like it's one of them years. Did it sell out? I'm sorry, because I did talk about that. I still don't understand what the Montauk chemical DNA is, but okay, because people are like, it's got a chemical DNA. I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay. I don't think my nose is refined as a lot of people's because when
Right.
people are like, it's got this synthetic chemical sitting there, I'll be like,
It smells good.
okay, that's all I got. It stank or don't. It either smells good or it doesn't. But okay, so um, I decided. Oh, I'm working on getting my affiliate link right now to Joma
Ooh,
Shop. Don't worry, I'm working on that right now.
ooh.
Trust and believe. As much as I spend it, uh, see, I don't be getting that. A green citrus leather. I don't be getting that. Let me smell some new stuff I got. Okay, from Montauk because I got a lot of Montauk. I've never gotten a green citrus leathery smell. But
Right.
okay, I'm see. I don't even want to think that way though because then I'll be looking for
Correct.
it. Okay, so I thought about it and I said, okay, you know, I've come up. We're gonna do like an almost brunch vibe. We're gonna go
Ooh,
to this place called Daisy Po' Boys and I'm having gumbo and biscuits. Um, because um because the place that it is, you just come in and pay for your food and then they bring it out. We've been on for almost an hour, so a little bit, not really. So because I thought about, I said, I don't want to manage people for my birthday. The whole managing of people irritates the fuck out of me. I've done it so long. I gave parties. I've given events. I've given sit down dinners in my house for 20 people. I've done all this stuff, and so I was like, okay, so what can I do? I could tell people that we can go, but there's nothing on me, but I just show up. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm telling everybody, meet me around 11:30, and it's like that's when they first open up, so it's not too busy. I don't have to hold a table. I don't do anything. If you don't show up, you don't. I don't care. Because I hate that whole check thing. Because when you have a bunch of people and a check, shit goes awry, and I'm just not gonna do it. So that because like I used to like before the pandemic, it was this place. Karen knows what I'm talking about. It's called Latinicity, and
mm-hmm.
they had a brunch on Sunday, and it was like this Latin um, fusion food. It was so good, and they had unlimited like mimosa sangrias and Bloody Marys, and it was like 40 some dollars. And it was one of those places where you pay when you come in, you get the card to swipe. Perfect. Everybody get their card, they swipe. It was perfect. You just tell people to meet you there. They had a bar, and it was all on your own card. Because have you ever been in any of these places like Vapiano's or Italy's, or do they have them by you? Okay, so they had like a few of them here, where it's like you come in and they give you like a credit card, like a swipe card, and you just go to like the stations and swipe it, and on your way out you pay.
Mm,
So if you buy drinks or anything, and I love it, especially when it's a bunch of people, because then it's on them. You don't have to worry about, oh, let's get it tallied together. There's always going to be somebody who's going to forget, oh, there's tax and tip involved with what you pay. Because some people always want to act like all they got to do is pay for their damn food. So this way, this is a place where you come in, you order your food, you sit down. So I don't have, if they want more food, they just go up there and order. I'm not I'm not managing shit. That's what I told B. I was like, I just want to, I don't want to manage people because it becomes too much.
I don't like enough people to really be doing crazy things, to be honest, because I just can't deal with that drama. I heard that thing where a bunch of women went out and then they were like, "Oh, we're just splitting it down the middle, right?" No, that's that. No, everybody pay for what you ordered because you ordered the lobster, you ordered the crab, you ordered just an appetizer. How are we all just splitting it evenly for that? That doesn't make any sense at all. Like, how you gonna come with $40 and buy $90 worth of stuff? I can't deal with stuff like that with people, and then they try to make you feel cheap, like, oh, you didn't come with money to split it all. Sis, I had one drink and one bill, and you had six drinks, three meals, and a dessert. Please come out to Matthias. I went on a whole vacation. I'm not gonna even get into it, but I went on a whole vacation with a couple women who are older than me, by the way, and my husband spent thousands of dollars for this freaking trip, and it was not a good time. It was not a good time.
Hmm.
They took that time to come for me. Keep in mind, I had just had the twins basically, and they came for me talking about I'm not a good friend. Oh, I don't have enough funds to go do. Like, it was insane, and I had just had the twins. I'll never do that ish ever again, ever again. And I like one of those girls. I really like her, but the rest of them really came from my neck. I mean, I don't have a problem with any of them. I just feel like that was not the time. And to be almost 10 years older than me, telling a new mom that she's not a good friend and she's not this and that. And I literally just had
Let me
kids,
ask you this. Hold on. How many of them have a man in their life? Just answer me that.
half of them.
Exactly. Okay. And the other half is probably a bad relationship. So, and you are with an older man who some of them felt that he's in their age range, that he's being good to you, and they deserve it. Honey, you got to understand these bras are treacherous and irritating. So more than likely, there was a bunch of bitter bitches you was with. That's why I don't fuck with them types. So I get you.
It was so frustrating. Like, he spent thousands of dollars and they just ruined the. We don't want to hurt your feelings or anything, but you're not a good friend. You think that's what my life is on? Is being a what?
But see, that tells you the level of maturity of some of these women. Because my friends and me, we all live our lives, right? And when we get together, we have to see each other. We're not sitting up here talking about because I don't talk to a lot of my friends all the time, but we're all living our lives and we get together. We talk, hey girl, hey, catch up, and then we have a great time, and then we move on, go back to our lives. That's mature friendship. Because yes, you're gonna have some friends that you're around a lot, you see all the time, and then you're gonna have some that you don't see that often.
It
So
just
that's
sucks
why.
because I thought they were good people. I mean, I'm not saying that they're bad people. I don't have any issues with any of them. I'm just saying, in the age that they are, which is mid to late 30s, I was like, that was not the time, nor the place, nor the energy to. Miss Lulu, when I told you, when I say this, I mean this wholeheartedly. I almost removed myself from this planet after having the twins, and I did not need that extra energy at all. What I needed is women to stand by me, and they were having zero parts. And when it was a black mom organization, black and brown mom organization.
Girl, please. You need folks like me. I wish I'd known. You should. Ooh, if I had known you, you could have called me. I'd have cussed all them hoes out right quick.
My husband
I'm
was
the
so,
type of.
and it was right after the event where that girl turned up after she went on a vacation with her thing. So my husband was like, "Keep your head down. I don't want nothing to happen. I just be cool." So I just kept my mouth closed because you just don't know what's gonna happen. Like,
Right, right.
to me, but you just never know. So he was like, keep your head down. They're not cool for doing all of that.
No,
Keep
and here's what I'm gonna tell. And here's what I'm gonna tell you. Real talk. You don't have to. You don't have to, especially with us, sit up here and say, "Hey, I'm okay," and it was no. Them they were bitches to you, and you can say that, and it's okay because they were. It wasn't the time or the place. That's just one of the conversations we having with somebody on vacation. Something's wrong with y'all, right? And I've had that happen to me too. People know something happened to me after a live with some people I knew what came from me right after my birthday. And like I told them, I said, this is not the day to do that. And so they did that because they've been sitting around stewing and all in their feelings about your life. See, those are people who are unhappy with their lives and unhappy because you have a better that they see your life as happier than theirs. Doesn't mean you got a lot of money or anything, but you have a man that loves you clearly and you love him and you're happy. And so that is the energy that they were giving you, and that's what that was all about. So you don't ever have to say they're okay because they weren't. They weren't, and they never will be. And I wouldn't fuck with none of them bras ever again. I would have shit to do with them. That group, nothing. Because anytime they came together like that, they have been having those conversations. And you're so much younger, so they are supposed to be supporting you, a new mom and everything. They're supposed to be there, helping you feel better, especially. And they did that. Them some nasty hoes, nasty hoes.
Yeah, no, girl.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Helen. Listen, I thought about leaving, but when I tell you the money was not there to pay the extra fees to fly, I just sat in my room and just kept my mouth closed. To be honest, I was like, it's fine. It is what it
I
is.
just wouldn't. Was it like an all inclusive place?
Yeah.
Girl, they would have never seen me again. I'd have been off doing all kind of shit. Every time they looked at me, I'd have been. They would have never seen me again. I'd have disappeared. I'd have been having so much fun, and I and I'd have been like, "Honey, can you send me some more money? I need a massage." And I'd have fucked with them then. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna go get this massage. I wasn't feeling good. He sent me some more money so I could do it. Girl, bye.
You know what my problem is? When it comes to other people, I'd be ready to fight really fast. But when
Oh
it
no,
comes,
I know. I
I know. Oh, thank you. Yay! But when it comes to myself, I know I can be difficult to handle because I have a strong personality. So I know sometimes when I say things, that's why I try to temper myself because I know I
no,
can
I get it.
be super strong. But like at the same time, I just felt like after somebody dropped $3,000, that is a lot of money. May not be a lot of money for someone, but is a lot of money for me. Let me just enjoy myself. Like let me just
Hmm.
at my twins were in the hospital for a month and a half. Like I didn't like they knew all of that stuff and they just like didn't like they didn't care. Like but it is what it is. It's whatever. Like I like Sunny said, honestly, all of that is all learning like things for me. I have my group of friends and I keep it moving and I know like when people have to having kids, I just try to have grace for everybody because when I tell you that was so rough, Miss Lulu, oh my postpartum is a
No, I mean, it's been decades since I've had anything like postpartum. What I'm saying is that, and I get it because see, I have to watch my mouth because I'm an Aries and I'm quick to fly. I'm quick. And I'm a quick. I'm quick to anger and I'm quick to fight. So I really have to watch myself, because like you said, it'd been me against all of them hoes. But I'm at this point where I'm gonna get you if I decide to. You know what? And I was telling somebody, the best revenge is ignoring people.
yeah,
So I would have just been ignoring them and then never said anything else to them
yeah.
because that hurts them more. And make sure that we're still friends so they can watch me live my best life. Like right now, I'll be posting some shit up like, "Oh, I went viral. Oh my god, yeah, yeah, yeah." That's what I would do.
You have to follow me on my personal my personal Instagram, Miss Lulu, because that's what I be doing. Because we all follow each other on my personal Instagram. Because I basically
There you go.
stuff and I just be like, I made this and I made this and I did this and I made this and I do my hair and I be doing too much. I need to chill out.
No, I would. Honey, I would be doing it all the time. I'd be trad wiping their asses to death. Yes,
Like
I'd be like, the kids wanted oatmeal, so I went out to the farm and got a bag of oats from the farm, and now I am now taking the oats and I'm grinding them.
my husband is so manly that he pays all the bills and I can stay. I just, I've
I,
told
ooh,
him
I,
that he
and
could
I would. I'd be doing it all the time. I'd be like, oh my God, he bought me this. He just bought me. I buy my own shit and I be posting it up every day. Look what he sent me this gift. I go buy myself flowers. I be buying myself flowers and posting it up. Oh, he sent me my weekly flowers.
right, girl. I'm trying so hard not to be too soft. It's hard. It's a rough
Oh,
time.
trust me. If you need ideas, let me know. I got you. I be fucking with them every chance I get. Right? Right? Brag on him, girl. I had them bitches on fire. They pull up. And I just be looking so happy. And then you gotta put on some videos of y'all together. He's just like hugging on his baby, talking about I love you, baby. Like this weekend, oh you better put them videos and pictures up.
M- mm,
You better, you better put that up. Right?
I got all the fits, all the makeup. I'm gonna be so fly this weekend with my husband.
You better, girl. Listen, you better let us see it. Post that shit. I need to see that because I be listen. Put me on your regular one because put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I'll be there for you.
I went to the
I'll be like,
I made Mr. Nay buy a whole new war. I was like, we need to fit for the whole weekend. I want to see you in just this. I took him to the tailors. Get these jeans, these pants to fit you nice. No, wait, it's okay. It's coming. It's coming. It's
girl, you should have had pictures of that shit too, though. You should have had them all posted up. They be sitting up there like, ah. Girl about to explode like the Wicked Witch and the Wiz. Like when the water came over, not the water, not the water. I'm allergic to water. I had their asses fucked up, girl. Every time they be so hot. And the thing is, you know that. And here's the thing: it's perfect because bitches like that gonna stay on your page because they're waiting to see the fall. Mm-mm. I don't care if he pissed me off. We had a fight, and he went and bought me flowers to make me feel better. Girl, bye. Them hoes will be so in their feelings. Hello, everybody coming in. They would be so in their feelings. Right. Stun, honey. Stun on them hoes.
yep.
SOTH. Stun on them hoes.
We got good people in here. Hello, everybody. Hi.
All right. So them. I mean, and they're older than you too. That's the bitter shit, honey. That's some unhappy bras now because you was happy. So they wanted to get you. We're gonna, honey. They had a whole conversation about that shit.
No, I think honestly, the conversation itself isn't what even bothered me. To be honest with you, I think it was me thinking on them talking about me behind my back that bothered me most because you just know I'm going through a lot of stuff and to sit there and be like, yeah, we're going to talk about this with her, right? Because they all, and they made it as a game. They were like, oh, we're going to play a game where we talk about what we think people can work on and what we like about them. And I was like, what? That was weird.
Okay, see. Okay, so let me tell you something though. Let me tell you. So they're that group of rods that say things. She's saying that's what you should be putting up there. Sorry, I'm late, but I'm knocking and bucking on my man. That's what she was telling you to do. So let me tell you, that's that. Were they kind of professional women too? Like most of them, like sort of. Well, anyway, there's this thing with women who like to do that shit.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Where they get together because like I've never been that chick. That's why I don't like to fuck around. My cousin said I taught my cousin that. I've always said I don't go out with a bunch of bras. I don't travel in packs. Make two at tops. It should be three. After that, it's too many of you bras, and you got to have the right ones. But there's this thing where women who really like to get together and talk about shit that's sad or whatever, and it's like, I'm here to have fun. I'm here.
I wanted to be drunk every day while I was there. I was like, I just want to.
Right, you're supposed to be just kicking it, having a massage, sitting there getting, because I'm going to Mexico this summer, and trust and believe, I might not be drunk all the time, but I'm going to be by the pool. I'm going to be relaxing. I'm going to come back feeling good. Oh, she talking about her. Right. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh,
But yeah.
let me go look how much that costs. Because, and can I get next day shipping, or is it too late now?
Right.
No,
Right. Right.
and that's what bummed me because I'm like, all of y'all are black people, black women, and y'all have cutting me. I hate to say this, I never get this from anybody else. It always be when I try to enter a beautiful, strong black group of women, and they just never, they just not never. I'm being dramatic. It's only been 2 times that it happened, but those 2 times bummed me, and I'm like, oh no, I can't do this again. Like I've had someone
Hmm.
ask me why I married a Spanish man. I don't like my own people. And I was like, whoa, whoa. It was the man that was gonna treat me right. And that's all that
Okay.
matters.
Hold up. He's Spanish. Shit. I just thought he was pale.
Like, yeah. No, yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
What's the difference?
Like,
Oh, my bad.
Miss Lulu was like, I'm
He
not
was
even
like,
tasty. I don't know what to say.
I mean, look about my complexion. Shit. Okay.
I gotta tell him that. He's gonna love that. He's gonna be like, wait, she thought I was a ooh.
I'm just saying. I just thought he was like skin black man. Shit. The fuck? Yeah, I ain't got time to worry about that. We all black, Marcus. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? Right. See, exactly. He knows the difference. I said, shit, he black. Shit.
He gonna be like, yeah, no, cause you know I'm 25% black. That's why my husband stands. I'm like, all right, please come with my face. Come with my face. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, husband. Yes, we know Spanish people are black. I understand Afro Latina. Da 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 da. Like he be really in that. Like
I mean,
honestly,
he is white. Don't get excited. I just,
he's no, he's honestly. I'm like, you're from the Spanish Caucasians. Please sit down and stop the nonsense. I just can't. But yeah, no, he's Spanish. I've heard a lot. I've had a lot of black people ask me why I married him. I'm like, because he's a good man and he makes a good paycheck and he takes good care of me. And he wanted kids, he wanted marriage, he wanted a house, and I was down for all of it. I was like, let's do it, sir. And that was kind of it. I don't care. He could have been blue, to be honest, and I would have been like, yes.
How about because y'all fell in love? The fuck does that matter?
They don't care. A lot of them don't care.
Well,
No,
that's
hey,
because they.
I'm gonna need you to leave my Espanol man alone. Thank you.
But right, right, right. Okay, so that I mean, this is like. But that said, and here's the thing, because we got all off that whole subject we supposed to be on. There's they came out a few years ago saying that the most loyal racial dating is from black women and Asian men. That's where it's been traditionally. So black women really um, get offended when we date outside our race, whether it's men dating outside of our race or women dating outside of their race. The thing is that the one thing I respect, like my brother was married, my sister in law is white. I don't know, she ain't my sister, whatever, she family now. They got this on again, off again crazy ass shit they do because they've been divorced for 15 years, but sometimes they're together. I don't know. But anyway, the reason why I respected her was because she wasn't trying to be a white black woman. Like, what's up? What's up? She was just a white woman
Mhm.
that was in love with her black man, and
Mhm.
I respected her for that. Because if she had been trying to be sister girl on me, we'd have had a problem. But her just being Christian, the white girl, was fine. She's very white. She's white paper, and it's okay.
Yeah.
because I'd rather her be that than her be disingenuous and try to act like, because that's some disingenuous, condescending bullshit as far as I'm concerned, right? And one more thing is that at this point, and it's so sad, um, is that we have to, folks need to mind the business that is theirs,
Yep.
mind the business that is yours, and no one does that. And it's like all over. Even when you're not telling people, they want to mind your business or make assumptions about you. I don't give a damn. My daddy told me if they ain't pay your bills, who cares? And who cares? And if you're happy with somebody, that's on you. So to be, and it was, and the thing is that you weren't sitting up here in a bad relationship, and they were trying to school you, like, baby, you ain't got to take this from this man just because he's giving you this. Because we do need to hear those conversations, but to sit up there and to dog you because of your happiness, because that's all that shit was, your happiness versus their unhappiness. That's a sad state of affairs, and that's why women can't come together. That's
Mm,
why women cannot come together. Because I have a thing about that. And years ago on Facebook, I made a post because, listen, I always tell people my moral compass is motherfucking broken, especially when it comes to sexuality. My shit is broken, is broken, is broken. But one of the things that I do stand on is that I don't fuck around with men who are in married or in relationships, because I am not going to harm a woman whether I know her or not. Because by doing that, I'm hurting another woman. So yes, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect and not say that I haven't done it, but I felt so terrible. It didn't last long when I did do it, and I was in a different space and time too in my own personal life, right? But when I'm just me, cool, and everything's good, I don't fuck around with men who are in relationships, not at all, whether it's a long term relationship or whatever, because I'm not going to be a party to somebody hurting somebody. And I know this because that's intentional hurt. As far as I'm concerned, life is about not hurting people intentionally. So when you do something like that, that's an intentional hurt. But the other thing is, you always hear these people talking about when these people are cheating, and then they're always saying, like, if I say it's always the women, why she coming at me? You need to go to your man. So I posted up one time. I just said one thing because I knew this woman who was talking all this bullshit. But once you are in I said you cannot dictate how a person is going to respond in a situation. You cannot tell them how they should respond in a situation when they are hurt. Now you can be upset and so therefore, if you have stepped into their relationship, be ready if they want to step to you. That's it. That's all. Baby, all these women got livid and mad with me. And I kept, and all I said at the end, and I said, y'all need to look at these bras because they your friends and they gonna fuck your man. Because a woman who is that upset by those words are people who live like this. And I know a lot of them who do. And so when you hear women like that, that's out of their unhappiness and things like that. So for them to come to you like that, that's because you have something that they've never had or they want, and they can, and they're mad at you because you have it, and you had the audacity to get it from a Puerto Rican man. You should have let some black man treat you bad, and then you could have been with them and been miserable, or
mm,
you could have been like girlfriend talking about that whole little story for 55 fucking things. I am not mad at her for making her money on TikTok, but I
mm.
have not watched the whole thing. I
I'm
got to seven. I got to seven. I said I can't do no more. This is too much. This is too much because I was already. There's a point for me when stories or TV shows or anything. Well, there's a point that I go, no, you just a damn fool. I can't even listen. Right? I just can't listen to you no more. And when she said during the pandemic, after only knowing him a month, they decided to move in because we were in the pandemic.
I can't
I said,
entertain people because I don't have the time and the energy for all of it. Then you calling me up when things happen, and like I have the patience for regular stuff. He didn't load the dishwasher or the dating scene's a mess. Like that's fine. But you gonna call me after saying some nonsense like that? Like sis, you don't know the man. How does that make sense? First of all, that could have been the killer for all we don't know. We don't know.
Right, you doing good, you still here, because he could have hacked your ass up. Because as soon as she started talking about that, and I was like, so I got into like number six, and I said, okay, she's just stupid, so I can't even listen to this no more, because you moving in stupidity, because you already, once she knew that the house he claimed he was buying was sold to somebody else, and he kept talking about the house, I said, now you just a goof, you just a goof,
This is why I
you
be
just a goof.
in my house and I have 3 friends and that's it. Because I can't deal with all the nonsense. And like in my
I'm like,
that's it. Because I don't have the time.
the thing I've learned in life is most people don't want you to tell them the truth, so you don't. When they ask me stuff, I'll be like, okay, what do you think? I've gotten to this point. Because there was a time when I tell them what I thought. Now, I say, so what do you think? What should you do? Because when you, because so often people don't want you to actually tell them, they just want you to validate what they're thinking, right? They just want you to validate what they want to hear. So
Yep.
when you don't, they're going to get pissed at you. But, ooh, yeah, you make sure that you do it up for this. You make Nate, when we talk to you next month, we better you better say that you did it up. We better hear.
No,
Okay,
the
no,
there's like
he was
75.
already no, he was already living with her when he claimed he was buying them a house, and then she found out that the house was not being bought because the house was already under contract with somebody else, and he kept the lie going, and she knew he was lying, and she stayed there.
Valencia, I honestly, this is such a nuanced conversation, but to be honest, you could really, because I be vetting people too, and people are always, one thing I notice on their best behavior, the first like 6 to 8 months you know them. So you're like, oh, now this is a good person. This is a person
Yeah,
to be friends with, and then the nonsense start occurring. One thing I don't do, if you have an issue with me, I want you to come talk to me personally, one on one. I don't want you to go talk to a whole ton of people about it and then the whole group. Because once that whole group come up to me, I'm already shut down. Because why are all y'all discussing? And it's never people my age. Like when I talk to people who are my age, they don't ever do that ish. It always be people 10, 15, 20 years older than me that feel like, oh, we got to come in as an army and shoot her down. I hate that ish. I hate that. And I don't try to assume it's jealousy because whatever. But like sometimes I just feel like, why would you do that if not that? Because who sits there and says, let's ruin this girl's vacation? Because who did you really think I was gonna be in a positive energy for the last 2 days? It was only like a 4 or 5 day thing, but they did it in like halfway through the vacation to you knew you weren't I wasn't gonna be and they said it. They were like, oh, and now you can go call up your husband because no men were there, it was just a girls trip. You can go call up your husband because I know you're upset. So you knew you were gonna upset me and you didn't care. And that's the stuff that pisses me off because y'all are too old to act like that, to sit there and talk about. And when I asked things, they had nothing to back it up. So I'm not a good friend. Why? Well, I'm just saying and I never really got any hardcore reasonings because I like evidence. If you think I did something wrong, tell me and then we can discuss it. And it is what it is. Like, and I still, like I said, I still don't have problems with these people. We follow each other.
see, you better than me because I got problems for you.
It just sucks
I
because they
got
got so many good qualities about them, and I
no,
always
they don't.
wanted
No, no. They have none. Because anytime you treat somebody like that, no, they don't. Because that's just I mean, ultimately, to be a good person, you have to be good to people. And to do something to somebody, you ain't a good person. So I don't care what they do. They can bake bread every fucking day. They can feed the homeless. But ultimately, they're not really good people. Because whatever anything they're doing has an agenda behind. And that, mm-mm.
but I moved on,
Mm-mm.
and I kept.
However, oh yeah, you should. But I would keep them as my on my friends list, though. I would, and I make sure every damn thing. I swear, I would be posting up every fucking thing I'm happy doing. Oh, bitch, they would see me the happiest life I'm having, just the happiest life. Now what, bitch? Oh, girl, you done made me hot. No, but I know this about me. I have as my daughter calls it, I have broken bird syndrome. I do. I have a broken bird syndrome. I grew up with it. My mother was a broken bird. She picked up broken birds along the streets all the time, so, and I do mean people. So I don't like that, because no, I don't like when people are mean and just mean for no reason. It's terrible. I mean, because I'm mean enough. I'm a mean hoe. I know that, but I temper it, and I don't just do it to people just to be mean. I'm not that person. When I'm mad, okay, that's one thing. You're gonna get my anger, right?
Hmm.
But what I will do is um, I'll make sure that but I'm never mean just to be mean to somebody. That's just terrible. I mean, like some people, I be like, mm-mm. But I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna go off on them or say anything. Like you said, all that shit. Mm-mm. And they're older than you. That's all. That's all hate and jealousy, baby. That is. We tell you that for real, because we all older and we can tell what that shit is. That's a bunch of bitter bras who ain't got no dick. That's good. Hmm. Right. They should have been treating you like they niece. They should have been like, baby, if you need anything. That should have been like love time. You expect sometimes for things like that to be love time. Like, hey, we're gonna have a good time, but now you'll never travel with them hoes again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, before we get off of here, I'm gonna put on this pineapple oil and I'm gonna spray that open glory.
Let us know what you.
We're gonna see.
I want to hear you love it. I want to hear you like, oh my god, this is so great.
Now I'm just sending your address. I'm sending this shit to you. Okay, we got the pineapple. Like, make sure I get a good amount of pineapple on me. Okay. Oh my god, I smell like pineapple cake. It smells like pineapple cake.
I thought you were a light skinned black man. Isn't that so funny? Come say hi. I'm live with her.
Look, see, he bringing you your drink and everything. What's up, Donnell?
Not Darnell. Please, please. That's Miss
All
A,
right.
everybody.
I'm slathering it, right? I never got to the dry down. It just thanks to me. Okay. What's his name again? Because I call him Donnell from now on. What's his name?
Tim.
Hi, Tim. He'll be Donnell. What's up, Donnell? Right, that's Jamal.
Not tomorrow. Please. D'Angelo said hi, babe. Mm. Guys, it's not a real
It made it a little better. I
it
still,
doesn't
I don't know.
liquor, so this is kombucha, but it tastes so good.
I cannot. Maybe kombucha done got better, and I just won't touch it. Cause I'm old enough to remember when kombucha first got hot, and the shit tasted like dirt. It tasted like bad dirt. Oh, he came in.
He moves so fast. That's crazy. He went. Was like, let me just find her real quick. Click.
My bad, Donnell. My bad, Donnell. Okay.
Oh, I love
No,
it.
it's still not doing nothing for me.
You don't
Mm-mm.
like Miss Lulu?
No. Send me your address. You can have that shit.
Yes, please.
Hmm. No, no, no. It's Mr. Name.
No, so cat. I agree. Some of these kombucha taste straight up like apple cider vinegar. No, some of them
They
is
taste
good.
like dirt and no, they taste like dirt and apple cider vinegar. Let's just be dirt and apple cider vinegar. Mm-mm.
But I do
That's why
like.
I don't mess with them things.
I feel like I also like. This is actually one of my faves. The native deodorant for the month. I've gone through a couple of these. So I went through a phase when I like in the beginning of our relationship before we got married, where I was like, I'm gonna do aluminum free. Guys, when I tell you I stunk, I was like, no, I have to go back to aluminum. But there is like a 3 week period where you gotta just be it twice a day as your body gets used to not using aluminum to cover the stank in your body. It's insane. But once you get through that, I don't know, guys. I feel like I smell better now. I don't know. I mean, I get compliments now, so I don't know. It could just be my perfume. But I
Girl,
love the.
I got decades of aluminum um, built up underneath my underarms. Uh, and let me tell you, I tried to use one of them,
Uh huh.
uh, and it sets my underarms on fire.
Ah, wait, the native or another type of aluminum
It
free?
was a different one. It was a different one. It set my shit on fire, and I do mean I put it on. I was like, "What is this? What's going on?" I was so inflamed. I had big bumps that burnt. It was terrible. But I said maybe it's see, right? I need my aluminum. I do too. That's because my shit is like, whew,
Valencia, I can't breathe. I'm not gonna lie, I have like four of them because I keep two in my house, one in my car, and one in my purse. Because one thing you not gonna catch me do anything is smelling. Me, no someone. Not because I all I need is one time because when I smell something, my nose is strong. Being a mother is low key killing me because the way these kids can stink sometimes, I'm like, nah, bro, just go into the shower. Just enter the shower because the one thing my family can't do is ever smell. I cannot business both stinking. It's insanity how some people be out here, and I'm not talking about people who can't afford stuff. I know people who have a little money and still stink. No,
baby. Let me tell you something. Your babies is young. You got boys, right? You got three boys, honey. You ain't hit puberty yet. They gonna stink like motherfuckers.
and I told my husband we gotta upgrade because this is our starter house. We have to get another house because one thing I'm not about to do is share a bathroom with Boy Pitney. Absolutely not. I remember my brother. All he did was stink when he was a teenager. All that, and he would shower, and I'd be like, "Did you use soap? Did you scrub with the scrubber on your body to remove the bacteria?" Like I don't know what is up with boy teenagers. No. Mm, mm. Yeah, no,
I'm
it's
working. I'm working. I work
yeah.
in the school,
If cotton,
right?
this is the one I like too. The sensitive ones are the best, Birdie. Not Birdie. Who is this? Aqua. Not cookies or dirt. Drea, yo, y'all be having me cackling.
Hmm. No,
Not
I can't.
cookies or dirt. You know what's so funny? That's the
No, you know what? And let me tell you, them girls be taking. They be smelling like straight up grilled onions at my school. They be like, I be like, whoa, and I do mean like grilled fucking onions, y'all. I be like, mm-mm.
no. It's a lot. I don't want no parts of that puberty stink at all. I'm
It's
scared.
coming. It's coming.
I'm scared.
Now my son didn't really stink, but he lived with by accident. He was a basketball player, so he didn't really have the puberty state. But he was more in. He made sure he kept his stuff right. And I mean, and then they always want to. Mm-mm.
And I'm glad I didn't know you at that point. Because if I had met you when you wasn't using deodorant, Mr. Nay, we would be married today.
Y'all wouldn't be
Because
together right
what?
now.
No
Y'all wouldn't
joke.
be together.
Are
Mm-mm.
you mad? Are you mad? Like,
Wait a minute, you was a apprentice, so you doing construction with no deodorant on? What you are, electrician?
he's an electrician.
No,
When I tell you,
I,
I'm like,
oh
enter my
no.
before you enter my bed. Because I
Look, I worked with electricians. I used to deal with elevators, so I worked with elevator electricians. They stink. They dirty. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
All I need is if one person told me I smell bad, I would just die. Like I said some I posted a video. I don't know what social media I did. I posted something and I was like, "Oh, there's certain fragrances I have in my collection I won't wear around my husband." When I tell you people dog me so bad, I'm like, "Y'all don't ever have someone say they don't like the way you smell and you will never wear that again?" Like he's just not a floral type of smell. Like he thinks all floral fragrances, like super strong florals smell like old lady. You think I want to hear my husband say I smell like somebody's great decrepit grandmother? Of course not.
Okay, Tim, if I meet your ass, call me an old lady if you want to.
He won't
I'm gonna
say
come.
that.
I'm
He
coming with a chin over the. Are you a journeyman now? Right? Call me an old lady in my florals because I love a good floral. I'm coming with tuberose. Coming. Oh, I'm old. I listen. I'm damn near 60. I know.
no, yeah,
Right,
no.
but the thing is like, that doesn't mean you don't wear it. You just don't wear it when you're around him.
Around correct. So when I was packing my fragrances, I haven't posted a video yet, but I'm like, I'm only packing. I know he likes these 10, so I'm bringing them because I want his face in my neck. I want his face
Right,
up under my arms. You know what I mean? Like I
right, right. I mean, this is your anniversary. What you want him to be going, babe? You stay? Come on, that would be, baby. I'm not. Right. I'm gonna come with the wild python. I'm coming with the I'm coming with the narcotic Venus. Right.
D'Angelo, maybe you guys should exchange Instagrams and expand his fragrance collection. When I tell
D'Angelo don't be posted anymore.
you 12 fragrances and 9 of them smell the exact same, I'm like, babe, you gotta widen the horizons. You gotta like he's like, I can't do too sweet. It smells womanly. I can't do creamy. It smells womanly. Bro, I'm you have man parts. You're fine. Like you're like
Okay, but I get them because there's certain things that I ain't gonna wear. Like you was talking about some lavenders. I don't really like lavender. Lavender stinks to me.
right. No, but you still have an extensive like you'll do you know what I mean? The gourmand, the
I
floral,
mean, I
spicy.
right, yeah,
He can't.
right. And I mean, I had the only lavender I only have a couple of lavenders, and I have, of course, uh, Lavander's Trianon by Lancome, and I love that. But there are right there's florals that he could be wearing. Man, well, there's a whole lot of fire florals.
Mm-hmm.
Get him Moonlight Rose by Van Cleef and Arpels. Reason why I'm saying that is because D'Angelo been wetting the hell out of that lately. And it's a sexy rose for man. It's like patchouli rose. That shit's real good.
Patchouli is one of the best fragrance in my opinion. I when I hear people, I hate patchouli. I'm like, dang girl, you must hate the way I smell because majority of my fragrances have a little patchouli. I love patchouli. Oh my gosh.
But when people say they don't like I honestly am not a huge patchouli person, but I like patchouli in fragrances depending on how it's done. I'm not a patch hole, but I understand that it does help in fragrances. Most of the time, when people talk about they don't like patchouli, they're thinking about the oil because it's the hippie oil. That's what they're thinking about.
Yeah.
And because they're really not into fragrances, they don't understand. Like I know this one lady was like, "I don't like vanilla." I was like, "I bet you do like vanilla, but you just don't know you like vanilla because you equate it with something that I mean, because like I was telling somebody, I said, we always have to remember, even with everything that we're doing, that the majority of people are not like us. They don't own 100, 200,
Right.
maybe 300 fragrances. They own a few, and they've been wearing the same things for years. Because I mean, like this is one chick. She decided she about to be a fragrance influencer on Facebook. She in my Facebook, and she be like pulling out her good girl. She be like, you know, the things that she pulls out, and everybody be like, "Oh my God, that's fire!" I'm like, I could tell you none of y'all listen to fragrances, but the
Yeah.
standard people, that's good. You pull out good girl, they be like, "Oh, you got that," and we like, there's like 17 good girl flankers. Which one you got? You know?
Pick a color. Which color? What color is it?
Right, right, or whatever. So we always have to remember that most people do not know most of the things that we're talking about.
Angelica, do not wish that on me. Please don't play with my life ever like that. Ever. When I tell you I'm done having children, I mean that with my eyebrows, my nose, my earrings, my hair, my chest. I mean that with everything in me. When the doctor looked me in my face and said, I am 30%, once you have twins, each time you have twins, you're 30% more likely to have twins. No, Saman. That is madness.
Yeah, I know. I have a friend. I have a friend that has had three sets of twins, if I'm not mistaken, because she either has five or seven kids. So it's either two sets of twins or three sets of twins she's had.
Lord, Angelica, all kids are blessings, but they're also terrorists. So like you have to take time with the quantity that you have them, because to go outside is an easy $400. Easy, just to breathe outside with my kids. It's like 300, 400. It's insane. It's literally insane.
Well, we ain't got no twins over here, and it's costing us that. But they're all under five too. Bunch of damn toddlers. We can't take them shopping no more.
No, girl. And then now my oldest is really starting to learn stuff. So he'll be like, I want this and I want this. I'd be like, I need you to get a job, sir. Like, like I need you to work. Like, and they just get more expensive because all the sports, all the activity, and they all gonna be a part of all of that. You can't be sitting down in my house doing nothing. I need you in all the sports, all the activities, which means I need to pay for all the uniforms, all the food you're gonna consume. I'm just praying already. I have to go back to work. Listen,
No,
Angelica.
no, 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 no. You gotta become a no, no. You gotta become a trad wife, and then make your money online like them broads are. Because you know I've said this. I was like, all these broads talking about they doing the trad wife life, when actually, girl, you I don't laugh at him. I just laughed at him.
See,
Uh,
that's when you get in big trouble. A
right,
Cuban mina have that. So how are you? My husband doesn't have
right,
that. So how are you
right,
going to ask for that?
right. Uh, mm-mm,
You mean you
mm-mm.
want pasta for dinner? Is that what you meant? Because please don't play with me. Like, please don't play with me. Not at all. Kids are insane. They don't care. They don't care. Because
Oh my God! I should have never put this on me. It stinks.
what? That smells so good. D'Angelo, don't tell him nothing about no niche fragrances. We can't both be buying niche. Because at this the
Van Cleef and Arpels is technically not niche. You can get it for like $80 or $90, so it's not that bad.
the problem with my husband is he be going to the stores and be like, yeah, let me buy that. I'm like, if you don't wait for me to find this on Droma Shop and stop the nonsense.
Right? Don't you buy that at no damn store because it will be 175 there. Don't you buy that thing, man?
Night birdie.
Uh, okay, girl, it's like 9:30. You need to go to bed too because you got things to do. You all right, my love? It went over. You know what? I like you. You know why? Because you go right with that the a ride like I do. Because we lost track of this whole. But that's all right. We said something.
You said three things and then we were like, what?
What? That was because you told us that damn story and riled everybody up. You riled us all up. All these old broads in here. You know what? They better be glad you was by yourself because if we had been there, we'd have beat them bitches' ass. You'd have had the older crew. They'd have been the old broads in their 30s, and we'd have been the 40s and 50s coming for their ass. What's up? Yeah, and it's a good thing you see. You know what? Though it's a good thing that right. Yeah, we've been off the track for a long time. It's a good thing that you did learn about them early though, because you had to fight one of them because she'd have been trying to fuck your man. Okay, now that's for real. One of them was, oh yeah. If there had been any time when she thought when you was complaining or upset, honey, one of them would have been trying to rub his back. Trust and believe them old bitter bras would have been coming for your man. Trust and believe, trust and believe, trust and believe. All right, everybody. Thank you. We will be doing this again in April.
Yes.
I see. They all know I ain't lying. Right? They know I ain't lying because trust and believe these bras, these hoes ain't loyal. And they ain't loyal to their man, and they sure ain't loyal to their friends. All right. On that note, thank you so much, love bug. And Jamal, Tim, Jamal, Donnell, you have a great anniversary. Oh wait, is he still there? Wait, is he still there? Wait,
Yeah.
before we go, y'all gonna let me get out of here without doing it for him. Happy anniversary, my dear. Happy anniversary and good cheer. you all have a y'all have a great anniversary.
Bye,
Good
everybody.
night. Good night. We'll see you. Make sure you tell us how you got them together. Wound them up when you come back next month. All right. Love you, girl.
Bye.
Bye bye.